Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition.
Question 1. The right of survivors, in joint tenancy, to acquire the interest of the deceased tenant is called A. The right of conveyance. B. The right of survivorship. C. The right of tenancy extended. D. None of these. Answer. B. In a joint tenancy, if one of the tenants dies, the other inherits the property by means of the right of survivorship. Question 2. Real property is defined as land and appurtenances, including A. Permanent structures. B. Trees. C. Minerals. D. All of these. Answer. D. Real property is defined as land and appurtenances including permanent structures, trees, minerals, and rights of them. Question 3. The amount of the outstanding balance on a mortgage not including any interest or other charges is called A. The principal. B. The original loan amount. C. The primary. D. None of these. Answer. A. The principal balance is the outstanding balance of principal on a mortgage that does not include any interest or other charges. Question 4. A public official that keeps public records of real property transactions in their county is called A. A deed transaction recorder. B. A clerk. C. A recorder. D. A registrar of recording. Answer. C. A recorder is a county public official that records of real property transactions in their area. Also called a county clerk or registrar of deeds. Question 5. A written contract that states the terms and conditions under which a property will be sold, and signed by both the buyer and the seller is known as A. A purchase agreement. B. A purchase note. C. A purchase order. D. A purchase contract. Answer. A. Of the answers given, a purchase agreement is the most correct. A purchase agreement is the written contract that is signed by both the buyer and the seller that states the terms and conditions under which a property will be sold. Question 6. If a loan has a loan-to-value percentage in excess of 80%, what is required? A. Private mortgage insurance. B. A cosigner. C. A down payment in excess of 10%. D. None of these. Answer. A. Private mortgage insurance is insurance required for loans with a loan-to-value percentage in excess of 80%. Question 7. If an owner reduces the principal on a loan before the due date, this is called A. A prepayment. B. A loan reduction strategy. C. A payment in excess. D. None of these. Answer. A. A prepayment is a payment made before the due date and reduces the principal on a loan. Question 8. Another term for pity is A. Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. B. Principal, insurance, topography, and isolation. C. Parties, interest, taxation, and insurance. D. None of these. Answer. A. Pity stands for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Question 9. A mortgage payment that is not enough to cover the scheduled monthly payment on a mortgage is called A. A partial payment. B. A percentage payment. C. An interest-only payment. D. None of these. Answer. A. A partial payment is a payment that is insufficient to cover the scheduled mortgage loan payment and is normally not accepted by the lender. Question 10. If you are given a formal written notice that a default has occurred, this is called A. A notice of default. B. Intent to levy. C. A notice of court action. D. None of these. Answer. A. A notice of default is a formal written notice that informs of a default that has occurred and that legal action may be taken in the near future.
Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition.